Hey there, and welcome to the newest up-to-date edition of the Twilight Wars tutorial series. Previous videos were getting pretty out of date, so I'm creating these new videos because a lot has changed in the app over the last 6 months. So in this video series, we're going to be going over the core functionalities of a game, the UI, um, the basic core steps like the tactical actions, going through the agenda phase and whatnot. But I'm going to break this down into multiple videos and time stamping relevant parts that you can reference in the description for quick access. So in this video, I'm going to actually just be going over the user accounts and how to set up a game. So if you have a Twilight Wars account, there's two kind of access points within your user account. On the left, there's this sidebar, and at the top right, there's this person icon. So in this person icon, that's where you can go ahead and add friends by giving them your friend code and whatnot. But we're just going to focus here on getting a game set up as well as looking through the various options of a game when you want to set it up. So we're in our Games tab, and we're going to hit the New Game button. And the first thing we're going to do is we have to name our game. So we'll call this Twilight Wars Demo Game. Next thing we have to do is pick our game mode. And there's actually a little question mark icon where you can actually get a description of the 4 different game modes. So we have all pick, where every player is free to choose from the currently implemented factions. We have all random, where nobody chooses, and instead every player in the game is assigned a random faction. We have a random draft, where the game will pick a select number of factions, and then players will choose a faction from that. Finally, we have single draft, where every player is going to choose between 2 factions that they'll be randomly dealt, so to speak, by the game. So we'll just select all pick there for now. That's the default selection. Victory points is next, either 10 or 14. We'll choose 10. Number of players is 3, 4, 5, or 6. We'll choose 3. The preset map by default is to build your own galaxy, and the game will deal out random system tiles to you. There's also 3 preset maps: the balanced map, the resourceful map, and the abandoned mechatol map. I'm going to take the build galaxy map just so we can have that in the demo, because I want this to be an all-inclusive demo. And finally, invitations. We're going to invite Bob and Charlie to the game. We're playing as Alice right now. And then we go create game. So once we create the game, it shows up in our lobby tab until we start it by the other players accepting our invitations. We can also click game info just to see our setup, and we can cancel the game anytime we want, or if we hadn't invited enough people yet, we can hit the invite button and get more people to come. Now, as far as the preset maps goes, you can find what those look like here. So for example, in a 3-player variant, this is what the balance map looks like. Here's the resourceful map, and here's the abandoned mechatol map. And you can navigate through the bigger maps in a 5-player game. So those are how you check out the preset maps that we currently have. So in my other tabs, I have Bob and Charlie. So we'll click join in the other tabs to get them to accept the invitation. And then we'll go back to our tab, to Alice. And yeah, now that we have everyone who's joined, we can click start, and that'll bring us into the faction selection lobby. So faction selection, you can navigate here clicking through these arrows. You'll get a portrait, of the different factions that are currently implemented. And basically, this happens on a first come, first served basis. So if you want to organize something more specific, like you want to determine the player order, and that's something you should discuss with your play group before you jump into the pick screen. Otherwise, once you lock in a faction, it won't be available to the other players. And as soon as you click that lock in, that's it. You'll have that faction. So looking through the list here, let's see who we probably want to pick for this 3-player game. Let's go ahead and take the Emirates of Hakan as one of our players. So now we're locked in and we can no longer navigate this. And we'll get in here with our other players as well. So we have Alice, you can see has been selected the Emirates of Hakan, and if we try to select them now, it's grayed out. Let's also pick perhaps the, let's pick, so many choices. We'll pick the L1Z1X Minet for Bob. And then finally, we'll up to Charlie's tab here. We'll enter the game. And for Charlie, let's go ahead and pick the Embers of Muat. And so once that final player picks their faction, if you are loaded into the game, then the game will automatically be displayed here for you. And in the next video, we're going to go over the UI layout, and then maybe we'll get into placing system tiles as well. But that's where I'm going to stop this video for now. So yeah, this is a new series because of the old series is a little outdated, and yeah, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.